very good ability for crossing. Definitely one of the top players in the air playing like is Muriqi, and also a free roll for Kangin Lee that has made a step forward, and it's a free roll as a quality of Hazard is always welcome. We have seen in his first movement one of his typical situations, moving to the left wing and trying to come off and to produce
between that front three of Vinicius, Rodrigo and Hazard. Hazard, who still has 2 years left on his Real Madrid contract, was very keen to reassure the fans of his desire to succeed. No thoughts of leaving the club. His overall record since so on the bench as Ancelotti makes some alterations. They do have a Champions League match coming up midweek once again.
That's very important for the coach.
One of the summer signings who may be busy again. Here goes Vinicius. And it is the Serbian goalkeeper who comes out well.
This is now one of the typical situations in Real Madrid, no? Alaba with the long pass at the back of the defensive line, opponent's teams. Vinicius exploding his speed to prepare the games step by step. He's not in a hurry. We are not watching a Real Madrid coming into the game.
And Valverde, it was closed down. Now Vinicius, a player in such good form. He's scored in each of Real Madrid's last 4 matches. A flick from Hazard, back by Rodrigo. Toni Kroos taking over and going for goal!
Also for Rudiger, this is a very important match. Is the chance with Militao injured is the chance to get the position in the first 11. So such a level of player has this in his mind for sure. I think that he has come to Real Madrid with this idea not to be a sub player now, and this is very good news for Real Madrid because this competition between 2 good players is going to reinforce the level of defensive system.
So much competition for places. Lucas Vázquez brought Maffeo, just the pass from Muriqi.
Yeah. This play also shows what Mallorca tries when they get the ball. So Muriqi is the reference. They have 2 ways to find him. The most of
Hazard, the 1-2 with Rodrigo, the ball inside for Vinicius. Very tight spaces there for Real Madrid. What a piece of skill from the Brazilian. Vinicius inviting the challenge of Kangin Lee, and eventually the challenge came in, I think, from Ruiz de Galarreta.
Yeah, this is the typical situation when a team is defending strong, and that is what Mallorca has to do, because if you concede the space and time to quality players like Real Madrid had, then you are dead. So what happened many times in these situations, as a memory, as a player I have nowadays, but it's a good moment because Mallorca now is in a mature position, comfortable, with a high level of confidence, and with the hope. And it didn't mean that they didn't continue the growing line.
Strong challenge.
They are enjoying this 3rd assist from Kangin Lee in the season, which meant the 3rd.
Unable to keep possession. Ceballos, Vinicius, back to Dani Ceballos. Now Hazard in towards Vinicius, who's gone down. Some appeals for a penalty. And the referee, I don't think he's given a penalty. Looks like
a yellow card for Rayo. It's just a yellow card for Rayo after that dialectical battle with Vinicius, because Rayo was reprimanding Vinicius to let himself on the floor. There's not a penalty given, but it's a yellow card for the Mallorca defender.
And not only for the discussion.
Well, I hope you've got your sun cream, Jamie. Here is Rodrigo. And again, a little bit too much was asked of him there. Couldn't keep the ball in play. With 5 minutes until
to create gaps between the players, because all the images we are watching, there are a lot of players at the top of the box.
Vinicius! Well, Jamie, there were plenty in the stadium who thought that was in.
Exactly.
And the noise level just ramping up slightly as Los Blancos go in search of the goal they crave.
He scored crucial and essential goals that led the team to stay on the top flight.
Saved them, and he led the team to 4 wins in.
Pitch, move the ball faster, and then also try to expound with the ball more in the 1-against-1.
Inside by Mendy for Eden Hazard, unselfish. Vinicius with a slightly heavy touch. Ruiz de Galarreta made the challenge, and it is a free kick for the visitors now.
That's not have been the best first touch for Vinicius.
And there's the.
It is 54,816. Idrissou Baba is off the bench and into the action. He did win it from Ceballos, but the champions have it back. Vinicius, a drop of the shoulder, a ball inside for Hazard. Ceballos stayed wide, threaded in now to Vinicius, who's able to turn and take his time and eventually.
A great ability recovering balls, also because of his motivation, but he's a smart player cutting the passing lines.
Vinicius into the box and flashes one across goal. Nobody could provide the finish. Rodrigo did his very best. And we see today the Serbian goalkeeper Rajkovic facing players like Vinicius and Rodrigo, and it is in some ways a preview for what could happen. Ceballos again winning the ball back for Real Madrid. Cruz with the pass, Vinicius into the feet of his compatriot Rodrigo. Delicate with the pass now. Vinicius inside, and Baba was there again, swinging one across, aiming for Maffeo, who had gone forward from wing-back, and now there is a possible space for Vini to exploit. Vinicius Junior into the box, a scooped cross to the back post. It comes to Valverde, who lifts it up into the Madrid sky. And here goes Vinicius again. He's hit the turf, but play can continue with Toni Kroos, who is usually so effective from that range. This one just rising above.
And after, do you know what this game means for Luka Modric? Because this is historic. It's his 100th game with the Real Madrid shirt after having turned 35. Only another 2 players.
The draw through a throw-in again, and also the last game against Celtic, they received chances to score through.
Vinicius has gone down, and the referee is unmoved. Play continues.
Mallorca.
And Jamie, another change by Carlo.
Another change by Carlo. It's Camavinga who has replaced Dani Ceballos.
And Valverde, the goal scorers. Here is Rodrigo riding a challenge from Maffeo and still going and finding Vinicius! Oh, splendid goal! The Brazilians connect, and for the first time today, Real Madrid lead. A scintillating assist from Rodrigo, and a deft and classy finish from Vinicius, who has now scored in each of Real Madrid's last 5 games.
excellent play from Rodrigo, performing as everybody was expecting from Hazard. Dropping his position between lines, receiving the ball from Luka Modric, intelligent ball between lines, here we are. And then this is the kind of play that we are waiting from Hazard. With this run, this dribble, assisting in the perfect moment. And what a first touch from Vinicius, and finishing perfect with his left leg. Great goal from Real Madrid that now put the match on his side.
What a gorgeous goal from the champions.
Interesting also to see how Ancelotti decide to behave his team, sitting back, waiting also for the contract that is really dangerous and attacking with the spaces, or trying to press high to recover the ball and to create chances to score the third one to kill the game. Let's see what happens, because also Mallorca, with the possibility for long balls for Mujiki, is a team that is very difficult to steal the ball playing out from the back. So let's see, this last 20 minutes is going to be interesting.
A few more angles to savour of that special goal finished by Vinicius Junior.
You lose Benzema, but you have much more ways, more time. It's not the first time we are watching Vinicius scoring the leading goal, taking the responsibility in the most important moments for the team, and not only scoring. His behavior now is showing.
Los Blancos. I could read a couple of articles in the Spanish capital today saying that this had to be the Vini day without
Flago Jr. could damage the back line for Real Madrid, so they have to continue paying attention, not losing the focus to the game.
A no-look pass from Vinicius, and a corner won by Alaba. And just a quick note on that double change, both Abdon and Lago Junior have played in the third.
Alaba.
Alaba not too happy. Stoppage time to play. Grenier delivers, the whistle is blown. Vinicius Junior is on the turf.
The good news for Real Madrid is that now Muriqi is not in the game for this kind of situations. It's the reference in set pieces. All the balls are looking for him.
And he is the player in. So another chance for the French midfielder to try and engineer an equaliser again. He is halted by the whistle.
We are watching Real Madrid tactics. They are in zone, so that requires full attention for all the players, because we are going to see many Mallorca players free.
Well, after all that, it is a supremely commanding catch from Thibaut Courtois. And now Vinicius down again. It was almost like a replay of his clash with Rayo. Those two tussling in the build-up to the corner. Now he's left on the turf by Maffeo. And Jamie, plenty of noise now.
Exactly, because before there was an incident between Vinicius and Rayo inside the penalty area. Now it's been a battle between Vinicius and Paulo Maffeo.
Well, just a reminder that Mallorca lost this fixture 6-1 last season. But here they are with 6 minutes remaining, very much in the game. Real Madrid will feel they need another goal to make this result safe. Aguirre will feel that his side could pull off a famous result. They are not too far away, but they're having to defend. And Vinicius, Jamie, is down again, but back on his feet swiftly.
Exactly, and that meant a yellow card for Valiant. Ancelotti is also interacting now with Javier Aguirre and telling him it's one foul after the other. You have to stop this. This is the conversation now between the managers. Aguirre is answering to that. Well, Vinicius is trying to play sort of...
It's bounced off him favourably for Nastasic, and now Vinicius, another super piece of play for Alaba. And across came Rayo.
You can understand.
Match beyond any doubt. His assist for Vini was special. The victory. Real Madrid 3, Mallorca 1.
Who says now that Real Madrid needs a substitution player for Karim Benzema?
Their second defeat of the season. The only question now is what the full... It was Vinicius Junior at the heart of so much attacking play today. He earns the Player of the Match award. It was his goal that put Real Madrid into the lead after Valverde had dragged